And this is what folks in Manitoba, well, parts of Manitoba, mostly Saskatchewan, between Yorkton and the Manitoba border, and then just slightly east of the Manitoba border, we're looking at yesterday. Reports of funnel cloud activity, possible tornadic activity, and there you see some funnel cloud activity there. Environment Canada yesterday said that it was possible that 2 funnel clouds actually touched down between Yorkton, Saskatchewan, and the Manitoba border, but no damage has been reported, and that's the good news out of that situation, but that's a scary sight. Here, check out the CTV Skywatch camera there, and we don't have anything scary. We've got mostly cloudy skies and very light winds. Our barometric pressure is falling. Our humidity level is rising. We're at 15 degrees. That is our daytime high. 7 degrees was our low, and we got there at 5 a.m. this morning. We've been sitting at 15 for a couple of hours now, but certainly not looking at that active weather as far as any tornadic activity goes. Temperatures all over southern Alberta looking at fairly decent temperatures, a little chillier the further south you get, 12 degrees there in Milk River, but we are looking at possibly unstable weather over the next few days. We're going to see some sunny breaks in the mix. As I said, the system moving up from the south, the one coming in from the west and the one sliding down from the north that we talked about yesterday. Individually, they're not real active systems, but they're unstable enough to cause that instability to create some shower activity, possible late day thunder shower activity as those systems continue to move in and combine. So it's an interesting phenomena that we're seeing, that we have a weak area of high pressure still trying to hold on to parts of southern Alberta, but we've got all these systems coming in from all directions, and of course that's going to make our atmosphere very unstable over the next few days. But then we have an area of high pressure moving in for the weekend, and it looks like all that cloud cover and instability will be scoured out. But as you can see, we are expecting some thunderstorm activity as we get into tomorrow, and certainly some cloud cover and some showers pushing in off the mountains. So some areas will see sunshine early and very limited, and then that thunder shower activity will continue to kick in. 14 degrees is what we're looking at in St. John's right now. Very, very unstable air mass pushing through all the way from about Ottawa, then east through the Maritimes over the next few days, expecting thunder shower activity to be very possible, and then some clearing as they get closer to the weekend, but not very stable there. And then as you get out to the Western Canada area, you're looking at 24 degrees in Winnipeg. Not bad conditions there. Got a fair amount of sunshine there today. 20 degrees in Regina, 17 in Saskatoon, 14 degrees in Edmonton right now, 22 in Kelowna. We had a sun and cloud mix in Vancouver, 19 degrees there. A little bit of sunshine up north as well through the Whitehorse and Yellowknife area, but they are expecting showers to be kicking in over the next 24 hours or so. East Kootenay looking at an overnight low of 7 degrees. Thunder showers, very, very probable. And then in the morning, mostly cloudy skies, maybe the odd little sunny break, and then that thunder shower activity moving in. Pretty much same scenario for the Crow's Nest Pass. If you see any sunshine, it'll be in very small pockets of it, but you're looking at a very unstable air mass. Some showers and thunder showers expected tomorrow. Same scenario for Medicine Hat, possibly a sun and cloud mix early in the morning, and then your instability kicking in the latter part of the afternoon hours. And then for us here in Lethbridge, we're looking at that chance of showers tonight. Tomorrow, mainly cloudy, chance of showers off and on throughout the day. Chance of late afternoon clearing is what it looks like right now. So for the next few days, pretty unstable, and it looks like Friday's the day where those 3 systems kind of really collide over southern Alberta, creating some scattered shower activity throughout the day off and on. But then area of high pressure moving in, expected to move in late Friday into Saturday, giving us what looks like right now to be some fairly good conditions as we move into the weekend. Now, speaking of the weekend and lots of sunshine, sunscreen. You know that we as humans need that, but did you know that there are varying lotions, different strength and categories for different pets? Dogs especially have a risk of around the snout of getting skin cancer. So be aware of that and protect your pet. That's our Focus on Safety message for this week. Have a good evening, everyone. Talk to you tomorrow.
Two popular birth control pills have been linked to the deaths of at least 23 Canadian women, the youngest just 14 years old. Health Canada documents say the deaths are among about 600 adverse reactions to the contraceptives Yaz and Yasmin between 2007 and February of this year. Doctors and pharmacists have submitted reports to the Canada Vigilance Program, which they say most of the women died suddenly after developing blood clots. Yaz and Yasmin, often characterized as newer generation birth control pills, are both made by Bayer, which says safety comes first and it stands by their products. When it comes to using your cell phone, which do you prefer, your left or your right ear? It all matters, and it could affect your brain. A new study suggests the brains of cell phone users show subtle differences based on which ear they typically use. A team at Henry Ford Hospitals found that more than 70% of people held their phone to the ear on the same side as their dominant hand. So why is this important? It could help researchers understand how the brain processes languages. It might also correlate with the incidence of cancer on one side of the head versus the other. Heath Brown is here. We've got sports.
Yes, we do. We've got a lot to talk about. Most notably from the professional football world, Tim Tebow has landed on a new team. We'll talk to him next in sports.